few days for the starting up of the new season, what are your emotions, your feelings, and what about the board of today?
Well, basically in the board, we have meeting about the budget for UEFA, because as you know, the financial fair play now is closer and closer that since we playing in Europa, also maybe in the futures in Champions League, we need to oblige to follow the rule. So it's important that, the budget is there. And at the board, basically, most of them we discuss the budget. The other issues that we discuss also regarding bringing new management to the team. So basically, we hiring marketing directors, we hiring international sponsorships, because at the end, like I mentioned to you before, to compete with the other clubs in the world, you need to create a bigger revenue. So bringing a new team on the revenue side, we hope we can compete with the bigger clubs, and I think Inter is one of the big clubs that we need to not just sit, we have to compete.
Is it possible to formalize some decisions about the structure of society, like the medical staff or Zanetti, Cordova, and so on?
So basically, the management reached an agreement with Zanetti, captain, for 2 years. He's gonna be the vice president of the clubs. And also the owners, the management already agree with him to retire his number 4, his jersey number 4 to be retired. And then with the first team, of course, will be a lot of movement. There's a discussion between me, Marco Fasoni, Piero, and also with the coach, how we can improve the team. Yeah, not only on the pitch, but also off the pitch. The same thing, I don't want to say that this person is not good, this person is good, but we want to improve the situation. So we want to consolidate the team as a one team with new targets, because the target last year is already passed. We have to have another target, which is to be stay in Europa is very important. We cannot be not qualified to Europa. We have to be there.
And will Mazzarri have a team to compete for a place in Champions League?
So basically, to compete with Champions League, we need times. The most important for us now, we achieve the Europa targets. It's important to have a strong team, but I think a lot of people mistaken when thinking a wrong team. If you see a game in World Cup right now, a team like Costa Rica can qualify. If you look at the value of the players of Costa Rica is only 26 million euro, compared to Italy like 250 million euro, they still win. So it's important to have a strong team, but not only the characters, also the the way they play, but the most important, we need to create a one team.
Will Villa be the only midfielder to replace Cambiasso?
Too early to say, because as you know, in Italy, sometimes 2 weeks before the markets is still moving, right? So this will be my first year experience to join the club on this transition. So it takes time. It takes time.
Mr. Thohir, it's true. Athletic Madrid want your player Icardi, Andanovic. Have you received the offer?
Basically, what I heard from the sporting directors, they discuss Atletico interest, but again, is our decision, at the end, to keep or to sell. But it's important for us, for Inter right now, to build a strong team for next year. So I don't think there is a decision or discussion about these players. Definitely, at this moment, we want to keep.
The Cairo president Torino, you like Cerci?
Well, I mean, I mentioned actually inside the clubs, Cerci in Immobile as the starting 11 for national team will be good. Doesn't mean I like individual. Yes.
Mr. President, something about Mazzarri. The Italian press is saying that you are going to give him another year of contract. Is it true?
So basically, the management have a discussion with Coach Mazzarri. Hopefully, we can sign the agreement soon. the discussion to extend 1 year. So we have 2 years full with him. I think will be right to have 2 years with him, because last year is transition. Now the challenge for this year, next year, to have build a team together with him. Because I really believe on this transition, we just cannot just change. I need also stability in the team. At the same time, it's good to grow with Coach Mazzarri, but at the same time, we need to find players to play together at this moment.
The last question, what do you think will be the real goal for Inter in the next season? Because Juventus seems very far now, but your feeling which is...
No, I mean, I mentioned before we target Europa, but then from that, let's see. You know, you never know, right? Costa Rica also qualified. Let's see US if US also qualified with Belgium.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.